Good morning. Welcome, Ginga. That has completely thrown me off. Okay, let me do this properly.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to the Wednesday morning write-in. Actually, Wednesday write-in works well.
It does, yeah.
I'm Gillian St. Kevin, author of Empowering Queer Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. With me is my amazing co-host, Ginga. Which I'm very excited
about. I'm Jamie Sands. I write optimistic urban fantasy, queer romance, and I did not get as much sleep as I'd hoped last night, hence Ginga.
Yes.
Which is an amazing hoodie we got at the Pokemon store in Japan. I also have a Mimikyu one, but it's just slightly smaller, so it's less comfortable to wear. Which is pity because Mimikyu is my favorite Pokemon. But we'll get there anyway.
We will.
How's NaNoWriMo going?
I finished yesterday, maybe 300 words above par.
Nice.
But I have thrown, I am keeping my NaNoWriMo word count, but I've started a new Scrivener document. Okay. And I'm basically starting the second serious crew book for the third time. But do you know what? The third time seems to be the charm for my drafts.
Right.
Yeah, I am learning to accept my process, and I'm actually really excited about this one. So excited that I sent Jamie I emailed them the first chapter yesterday because I was like, oh my gosh, look at what I did. Emil has gone off the rails. He is actively trying to kill Barrowman, which is not something that simulacrums are supposed to do. And so everyone's like, okay, we've got a Frankenstein situation going here. And he's just like, no, he's my friend.
Sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have figured stuff out about what I want to do with this story. It's going in a slightly different direction, same overall plot, but the internal, the Sirius's arc is different. And I've plotted kind of the first half of the story, and I'm less firm on what happens in the second half, but I'm hoping that this is one of those cases where writing the first half will tell me what happens next. I used to be a massive discovery writer, and then I fell into plotting, and I'm kind of figuring out that my real process is sort of somewhere in between. So I'm just going to trust that I will figure it out when I need to know what it is.
That's fair.
Yep. But yeah, so I'm excited for Nano. I went to the word by word write-in at South Library in Christchurch yesterday. So I hung out with writers in person. I almost didn't go because I was feeling a bit meh, but then I went. There was an amazing group of people. Like, we have a meeting room with a table in it, and we had only one space left at that table. And I was like, and if we were saying, you know, what are we going to do if one more person shows up? And I was like, well, actually, I've got my cardboard desk in my car. Should I go and get it? And everyone was like, no, you should not do that. That would be ridiculous. And then one person was like, actually, I'm curious. I would like to see that, Gillian. So, like, that one person was all I needed, because I will show off my desk at like the slightest hint of interest. So I went and I got it out of the car and I set it up, and everyone was like, oh, that's actually quite cool. And I was like, yeah, it is. And now I'm going to sit here and work. And then two more people turned up. So nice. We ended up, needing my desk. So one of my writing friends took, hi, Court. one of my writing friends took photos of it and shared it on Facebook, and my aunt was like, "That's really cool." So I got attention and praise, which is not
most important things. Yes,
technically related, but it's kind of fueling the good vibes.
it is. Well, I had a moment last night where, so I was invigilating an exam yesterday, which was just me and two students in a very big room, and it felt very silly to be walking around the way you do in a lecture theatre with them, because there's just literally two of them, and I could see that they couldn't see each other's work because that's how I'd set it up. Oh, look at this bedhead.
Wow.
And so I was sitting and writing, and I had to get up every couple of minutes, every 5 minutes or so, just because otherwise the lights in the room would go off. So I was showing it that we had motion. And then, so I got a whole lot written longhand, which I came home and typed up, and it was bugging me that it seemed like the book was wrapping up too soon, because I'd been trying to hold off this big action sequence. And then I realized that that's not the end of the book. It's the catalyst for the characters to change and to adapt to that change and to renegotiate their relationship with each other, which is quite exciting. So that'll be the third act now. So it was good to have that realization and realize that I'm not quite done with this book after all, which is good.
Yeah. Stitchy has, I say Stitchy. I don't know whether to call you Stitchy or Court, but is Stitchy, because I'm looking at you on Discord, has left us a comment saying, "Gonna be listening in the ER waiting room, lol." I am a bit alarmed, but happy to have your company.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Stitchy had a really cool realization earlier today at 4:04 a.m. I don't think the person I wanted to be the main antagonist for the series Arch as a whole is actually the main antagonist. Like, he's not a good guy. He's manipulative and conniving. Conniving is such a great word. And definitely using the main characters, but he's not the BBEG. The question is, who is? I mean, it's not important for me to figure out to finish this novel specifically, because the focus is on a much smaller fish to start. And I just love that. That is such a fun story, not problem, story dilemma, story question, I guess, to answer. I recently discovered that Agatha Christie, when she wrote her novels, she wrote a list of the suspects, gave them each a motive, and then just dived in so that she didn't know who it was, so that
okay, so next time you come to stay, I have a game called Wicked Lies and Alibis, which is as if you are playing out an Agatha Christie novel and everyone is a suspect, and as the game goes on, you can accuse each other and everything you say is true. So you have to try and make up how it excuses you, and one person, the facilitator, plays the very famous detective, of which there are 4 or 5 to choose from, which is great fun. One of them's definitely Poirot, and and kind of is listening the whole time and asking questions, and at the end is like, well, it must be this person because of how the evidence is stacked up. But as you don't know who it is until the end of the game. And it is so much fun. It was written by a friend of mine as well, which also makes it
brilliant. Awesome. I am up for that. When I was at university, I went to my first ever murder mystery dinner party. And it was it had a classical theme. So I was invited, and I was invited to invite another classics friend because they didn't think they had enough numbers.
Yeah.
And then the the family who was hosting it, their son's girlfriend decided she wanted to come. So we then had an extra person. So me and my friend teamed up to be the same character. She was an Egyptian princess and I was her maid. And basically we were just playing, we were being the same person.
Yep.
And we got to the end of the game and we had to each say who we thought it was. And I was like, I actually think it's us because of these reasons. And it was like, it can't be this person because they're too obvious. And, you know, Agatha Christie would never. And we are the only person who does not have a reason to want to kill the victim. So it's definitely us. And it was us. And the thing is, one of the clues about us is that we are really short-sighted, but are too vain to admit this. So we killed the victim thinking we were killing someone else.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
that's nice.
And my Agatha Christie logic helped me get the correct answer.
I was going to say, not all murder mysteries are written that way. That wouldn't pay off on all of those dinner parties because some of them are just completely awful.
Yeah,
written completely awful. But anyway,
yeah.
Shall we warm up?
Yes, we've just been joined by Jacqueline. Let's say hi, Jacqueline.
Hello, Jacqueline.
We are basically just sort of very excited to be here on a Wednesday.
Yeah. Eager to get into it.
I am sad that you have no money, Jacqueline, but that is a hilarious typo. For Stitchy, who is listening, Jacqueline wrote, "I'm stuck at the day job, but at least I have good money," and then corrected that to company, "I have no money."
It's a big mood. It's a big mood.
Yeah.
Who's drawing for the warm-up?
You are.
I am.
Because you have more decks.
I do.
And we do not get to play with your decks enough.
Oh. Why am I doing it this way? I'm hurting myself. How do you feel about the Britney Spears oracle?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She's never come to play in these sprints before, but I got her.
I am so excited.
I got her from someone who was moving overseas and selling a bunch of their stuff very cheap, and I'm like, give me the Britney. So here we are. I don't know how this is going to work for a warm-up, but we're going to trust in Britney. And
there was
we get for a prompt.
There's an episode
gorgeous, by the way.
That is gorgeous, yes. Of the Big Fat Quiz, where they had to identify famous outfits worn by celebrities.
That's pretty much what their deck is the outfits.
And Richard Ayoade had the snake, the lemon meringue boa constrictor worn by Britney Spears put around him, and he was incredibly uncomfortable. And Noel Fielding abandoned his desk and went in hid.
That's legit.
And eventually, Richard Ayoade was like, "I cannot write. This snake is too heavy," so they put it on Jimmy Carr, and it immediately tried to go down his pants. So it was like.
Nice.
Just so good.
All right. I have drawn the masterpiece. Gosh, wow. The lighting in here is terrible, but okay. So what it says is that Britney's fifth album, Blackout, is considered by many fans to be her masterpiece. The 2007 album still sounds fresh and innovative. Its dark, club-ready beats changed the sound of pop music, and we're still hearing its sonic influence all over the radio today. With songs like Piece of Me and the confessional ballad Why Should I Be Sad, sandwiched between sexy dance jams, Britney directly addressed the world's obsession with her private life. The masterpiece is forward-thinking, never content to go with the flow and do what's been done before. Blaze your own trail. The greatest art and accomplishments in your life are right on the horizon.
Wow.
I love that so much. Look at her. Look at her. I have to admit, I haven't listened to Blackout very much. Maybe this is a sign I should.
Yeah. I have a K-pop obsessed Chloe student who I had a session with yesterday, and I've now got a whole list of songs I need to listen to. We do vocabulary building exercises mostly, and so like we introduce the word, she infers its meaning from the example sentences I create for her, and then she writes her own, and she makes them all K-pop themed.
It's adorable.
Yeah. But yeah, she's very excited about the upcoming N- comeback.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yep. Okay, so not content to go with the flow, blaze your own trail. Yeah. Okay.
And everything creative success is on the horizon.
Yep. Brilliant. I'm here for that creative success. Okay, do you have a timer?
I do. Let's show you the masterpiece one last time.
Yay.
So cute. All right. So 5 minutes starting now. Mm-hmm. Perfect pet talk. Prompt.
Yeah. Yes. I'm kind of annoyed because yesterday when I went to bed, like I was wide awake, my mind was buzzing. I could not wait to wake up today and get to work. And now I'm
Mm-hmm.
awake and my mind is like sleepy and stupid. And I'm like, but
Mm,
what if now?
mm, mm, mhm. I've got
But
no good solutions, except tea.
yeah, well, um, I was super fortunate today, and I do not want to like brag about my good fortune, but my stepdad made me a coffee from his proper, like,
Oh, lovely.
actual coffee maker. So I have drunk that. And actually, I should return the cup because we've only got two cups. And this may, I don't think I'm going to get lucky twice today, but there is like no chance that I will get another coffee if the cup is in my room.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I'm also going to put headphones on and listen to my Sirius soundtrack
Nice. All
because
right.
that has been having a good effect.
Shall we jump in with our first sprint then?
Yep.
All right.
Oh gosh, I forgot to do the warm up ticker.
Oh, well, too late now. All right. 20 minutes starting now. got the kitten. Good girl. Pokey is carrying around the knitted cat toy and yowling about it. So between cats chasing soft toys and the neighbors doing something noisy, I muted myself just in time for the alarm to go. But that was
Well
our
done.
first sprint.
Yeah. I reshuffled my desk. I have moved my laptop to the left and set up my monitor so it's more directly in front of me, because I have got out my toy to play with today.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. Sirius demands the fancy keyboard.
Of course he does.
Um, it is lots of fun, but because it's designed to look and sound like a typewriter, I'm just going to write something.
Oh, that's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue to mute myself, but it also means that I can listen to music when I'm muted, so I think that's going to work best for me anyway.
Oh, all right. How much did I get done? I had to make up I had to write the motivation for why our bad person did what they did. Where did I start? That was here. Which is just very silly, but that's okay. It's that kind of book. So 445 words. I'm very happy with.
Yeah, 111 words for me, but yeah, I'm kind of easing into it. Jacqueline has unfortunately got a meeting to go to. Talk to us later. Talk to you then, Jacqueline. Hope the meeting is as painless as possible.
Nice. All right, should we jump in to the second one? I'll make sure Pokey's all right because she might want attention. That might be why she's doing all this.
Yep. Yeah. Give Pokey some attention and let's get back to work.
All right, 20 minutes starting now. Second sprint done. I think the neighbours have stopped doing whatever they were doing, so I will stay unmuted for the next sprint.
Yay.
Got 598 words. Nice.
Awesome. I got some 300 something. I'm on chapter 2. I am kind of rewriting what I've already written for this chapter. There is a lot of like fluff in the first version that I'm kind of making a bit smaller and smoother, hopefully, because I want to add a big chunk of Emil at the end of this chapter. In the first chapter, and the first version of this, Emil just leaves Sirius a note. I've decided they're actually going to meet up.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Good.
Very much looking forward to this. They are both ridiculously dramatic, as you know, Jamie.
I know. I mean, it's the kind of it's the series, it's the setting for ridiculously dramatic characters. So.
Yeah. Oh, and in honor of this is today's mug.
Oh, beautiful.
Do you remember who created this?
I can picture exactly where they sat at Palmerston North. No, I can't remember who it was. They were like opposite Pepper Raccoon.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. All right. One more and then break.
Yes.
All right.
Let's get to work.
Sounds good. 20 minutes starting now. you say hello? Say hello. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh. Right, third sprint done. I got a little bit distracted during that one. Partially because Care Bear came in at the last moment.
Yay, Care Bear. That sounds like I'm cheering for you to get distracted. That is not the case. I'm cheering.
389 words. Yes, we're talking about you. Yeah. Hello. He's very purry and happy. He's very cute.
Yep. I have now got a total of 861 words for the day so far. I'm slightly more awake. I think eating some of my breakfast helped. I got up late-ish, and then I made breakfast before the stream, but instead of eating it, I got into a discussion with my mum and stepdad. She got my mum, who's a vicar, got an email saying, hey, New Colton Town, be on the alert.
Oh, no.
Yes. This is New Zealand-wide. Oh, gosh. Sing Cheon cult, which is a Korean-based cult,
Okay.
doomsday cult, moving in, particularly active in Auckland. So, yeah.
Well, the more you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had a good discussion about Armageddon, and there have been a lot of doomsday-related crime actually happening in the States right now. There's 3 really prominent cases with a connection to a doomsday subset of the Church of the Latter-day Saints, which is like quite scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes. So yeah, that's why I didn't eat breakfast. I was too busy talking about cults.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I've seen a meme going around that's like, I'm not stupid enough to join a cult, but I am nosy enough, which is a big mood.
Yeah. When I was in Japan, I got the Moonies left me pamphlets, and I actually got visited by them, but they did not speak English, and I pretended not to speak Japanese because I thought they were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yes.
And so they came back and left me English language pamphlets, and I was like, this is absolutely bonkers. Yeah. I kind of want to know more. And my friends were like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
And I'm very glad they they dissuaded me from expressing interest.
Care Bear, what are you doing? He's just gone into the other room to cry about it. I don't know. Sometimes he looks at us sitting in the lounge, he goes behind the couch and then cries because he can't see us anymore. You all right? You fighting? He's tormenting Pokey while she's in the tunnel, so I better go intervene. Let's go have our break.
Sounds good.
Be back shortly.
Without colds. Okay, I am back. I decided to be, I don't know, someone on the stream complimented my teapot and cups. So I was like, I'm going to rock out another one of my really special cups. This one I got in Japan at a place, I think Arima. Arima? Yeah. No. Arima is an onsen. This was this town in Kyushu that is known for its sort of its porcelain, its beautiful ceramics. They've got like a really unique method that they stole from Korea of making their stuff, and it's all incredibly beautiful. And this one is not a particularly traditional design, but I've just really loved it. So using that, and I've got a saucer to match. The saucer is kind of uneven. There are imperfections which I don't know, I love. But yeah, so showing off my porcelain. Oh, that's fun.
I'm showing off my native bird washi tape, which I just remembered I was given for my birthday when I was in Wellington.
Yay.
And I was considering what washi to use for December, and now I know.
Yes.
Care Bear's in a mood. He's been tearing up and down the house. I thought he'd calmed down because I gave him some bickies and opened his favorite window that he likes to jump out of. But he's decided that that's not the thing, and he's back to tearing around the lounge. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening with him, but it's a lot.
Yep.
I did also put on some washing, so that's good.
Yes.
You're all right. He stuck his head into the tunnel and went, oh, you're okay. I'm just going to share. This is the artist that made this washi tape. If anyone else is interested, looks like she's got some embroidered patches and some stickers and prints. Oh, and it's all gorgeous. What have you knocked over? Nothing. Oh my god. Full zoomies.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you. I will be checking that out later. I am thinking of getting Pepper Raccoon's Kakapo pin for my mum as a Christmas present.
The one that says round boy?
The one that says boom.
Boom. Ah, yes, excellent. Excellent. Not Kakapo. Anna's got the one that's the wood pigeon that says round boy or something like that. Yeah.
Isn't the wood
and
pigeon...
the raccoon eating that says no gods, just trash.
Yeah, I think the wood pigeon is majestic AF.
Oh yes,
that's and the one. Is it the Pukeko or the Takahe, the round boy?
Oh, maybe. And it's got the one that's the wood pigeon. That's as far as I know. Yeah. I really wanted to get Pepper Raccoon's. So 2 friends of ours are moving. They're our best lesbian friends who live nearby, and they're moving on the 1st of December into a new house. And we really wanted to get them Pepper Raccoon's gay AF glassware, 1 each, because it was so appropriate, but they were just a little too expensive and we couldn't justify it.
Oh.
But it's annoying because they're so good and so perfect.
Yep. Let's get to work so we can finish more books, and which means we can sell more books, and then we can afford Pepper Raccoon glassware.
I think that's a very solid call. Let's do that thing. Okay, 20 minutes, starting now. I said starting now and then immediately, wow, from the other room. You're doing great, sweetie. Mm. Playing nice? Right, sprint done. Fourth sprint done. And we've still got the short break in progress sticker up.
Oh no! What?
I only just noticed it a few minutes ago, so you're all good. We're both just too excited about writing.
We are, which is a good state.
It is a really good thing.
I am at 1,328 words all up.
Nice. I got 631 that sprint, which is much better than the sprint before. And into the hurt comfort portion of the book, which is always fun to write.
Yeah.
Care and Pokey have both went outside, and Care Bear thought that was a good opportunity to attack his sister, but I told them off through the window. And now he's sitting in the doorway like a guard dog. So it's all going great. Another sprint. Oop.
Yes.
Let's do it. 20 minutes. Starting now. Good boy, Bear. You came in from outside. Okay, Bear just jumped through this open window. What you doing? No idea. No, not this way. Not this way.
gonna go on there.
Okay. Fifth sprint done.
I have to, because I'm listening to music and I'm also using this screen as when I have to look up stuff. It is my looking stuff up screen. So I like have to search for us through like a pile of windows.
I think I got about another 500 words. I forgot to mark it for the start of the sprint, but adding up the last two, I think it was about another 500 words.
Yep. I am at 1,830 words. Sirius is visiting the doll maker. He has not yet encountered Emil, but that is coming. So, yay.
Yep.
Pretty excited for this.
Nice. It's not meant to rain today, but it looks awfully grey out there. I'm trying to work out if I risk hanging stuff on the line or just use the dryer. I think I'm going to do the line. And I'll do the sprint first.
Yep.
Oh, and I shared a picture of Care Bear in the Discord because he insisted on sitting at my feet and he stole half my blanket to do it.
Oh, she's cute.
He is. He's got his head down now.
Yeah.
So chin on the ground and one paw out.
Oh,
He's a good boy.
what a good Care Bear.
You're a good boy. He's asleep, but when I say good boy, his ears twitch. It's very cute.
I found this beautiful montage of dogs before and after they're told they are a good boy, and it's this beautiful photo montage of all these dogs going from two.
Yeah.
Like super excited. So and then the last one is a little chihuahua, and the chihuahua is just like looking normal for the before picture, and then they say good boy, and the chihuahua's ears are down and it's snarling.
It's not a good boy.
It was beautiful.
Amazing.
Okay. Let's get back to work.
Let's do it. 20 minutes starting now. What you got? Puppy. Last sprint done. I don't know if you heard meowing earlier, but Pokey had situated herself right outside my open window that Care Bear had jumped through and was meowing and meowing like she'd caught something.
Yep.
So I went out to look, and she'd taken one of her little felt mice, and she'd taken it outside and was yowling about it. So I took it off her. I said, "I'm sorry, but these belong inside." And she looked at me like ultimate betrayal and ran and hid in the bushes. So
wow. Gosh, it's all drama.
It is all happening. And now she's actually sitting very nicely on a cushion behind me, it turns out. She came in very silently. There you are.
Wow.
So I guess I'm forgiven.
Or she's keeping you under close supervision.
Could be that. Could be that.
I got up to 2,309 words, and Emil has finally made an appearance. So I might, after we end the stream, I might keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to...
Got the Emil power. I would.
Yep. I want to also get some sewing done today. I have kind of left my sewing machine... Oh, you too?
Yeah, that's my plan for this afternoon.
Brilliant.
Cut out and sew some more plushies.
I have kind of commandeered the kitchen table. And so, oh, yay. So I, feel like I should do some sewing so that I can pack the sewing machine away and give the table back to the rest of the house.
I'm going to find my axolotl fabric and make some more axolotls as well, because
yay,
they seem rather popular.
Yeah.
Yes, I might go have a nap. I'm going to go hang out the washing. Might have a quick nap, and then sewing afternoon is the plan.
Brilliant.
I love that it's your plan as well. That's adorable.
Yep. I'm only sewing until my first Chloe session at 3:00, but mini sewing session.
That's still good. I find I can get a lot done in an hour when I'm sewing. Just that dedicated time makes a big difference.
Yep.
Nice. Drift compatible.
Okay, but first, some simulacrums.
Yes. Sounds good.
Awesome. All
right. Well, I will take off, get my washing out, and deal with some needy cats. Good luck for your continued writing.
Thank you. We will be back on Saturday at the usual time of 9 a.m. New Zealand Standard Time, or are we daylight saving time, aren't we?
We're daylight saving times, yes. Yes, we are. And I think America just ended their daylight saving time. Oh, the states that do it anyway.
Yeah. So, we'll be back Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. NZDT. See you then.
See you then.
And have a good NaNoWriMo. Bye.
Bye.